And if you look down towards the hospital, you'll see that the fun run has begun. Cheer the runners on as they come by. This is one of those kind of things that is so much fun to do. And if you've ever thought about being in a parade, you don't have to have a unit. Here they come running down. Cheer them on, young and old. They're going through the parade here today, heating it up for Bryan. Look at them come. There they go. Got some real young ones here. Yeah. Give them some encouragement there. You betcha. Oh, I can see some strategy. Some are holding back to get a little bit better position later on. They're gonna do it well. Yeah. Give them a nice round of applause. We got some strollers going, so we got some riders as well as runners and walkers. Got a rider on a bike. Look at them go. Some are really, really young. Some have gotten colorized before they came. They got their official color all over. Now we're almost up to my speed, but not quite. Look at them go. The Color Me Jubilee Fun Run today, and walk, and canter, and skip, and ride, and whatever it is. You got a chance to do all of that and be a part of the parade. What fun is that? Give them a nice round of applause. They're going faster than I could go, I'll tell you that much right now. And ladies and gentlemen, leading off our parade here today is the Parkview Samaritan helicopter that came from the hospital, and there they go. And of course, there's always the possibility they get a call, and it looks like that's exactly what's happened. We appreciate them being here this year and being ready to start us off here. You know, to put together a parade, it takes a lot of people doing a lot of work, and they work on this for a whole year. They'll get together right after this, and they'll discuss what they're going to do next year. Oh, they're making the rounds around. All right, we're getting ready. Congratulations. We want to thank Mary Leatherman, the parade chairman with Elwood Staffing. This is her 4th year as the parade chairperson, and does a wonderful job here. We've got judges this year. Mick Ponsack with Ponsack Financial, 4th year as a judge, 4th year. Ben Gritzmaker from Elwood Staffing, 2nd year back with us again. I didn't scare him off last time. And Cassie Martin with Martin Sprocket of Gear, her 2nd year as a judge as well. So thank you, judges. You have your work cut out for you, I guarantee you, from looking at the list. Here from Parkview, we have the Samaritan helicopter leading us off here in this Heated Up for Bryan Jubilee Parade here today. Isn't this cool? You can wave at them as they go by, you know. And thank them for leading us off here today. And so it begins, and I see the color guard is marching, so we have begun officially our Heated Up for Bryan 2014 Bryan Jubilee Parade. And what a great, great weather forecast we have for today. It's just wonderful. Comfortable, nice little breeze. sunny, that's just wonderful. And at the front of our parade are our veterans with the color guard coming by. And while they come by, we salute them for the service that they've given us, both in peacetime and at war. People have responded to make sure our country and other people enjoy liberty in their lands. We think of our troops also, yes. It's absolutely right to give them a round of applause as they come by and thank them for their service. And we also think of our troops who are serving today, whether it's in far-off lands or here around the globe fighting terrorism wherever they are, giving their all so that we can enjoy a parade like this here today. Thank you to our veterans and what you mean for all of us, for your service today and beyond and in the past. And they're leading off with our flag, the American flag. Always proper men, if you're wearing your hats, to take your hats off, put it over your hearts. We thank those who have served so proudly and so distinguished. Thank you for what you do. Still carrying the banner for us today. We salute you. Thank you. VFW here, post 2489. Ladies Auxiliary, the Men's Auxiliary also going by with veterans. We certainly do appreciate them. We've got our various law enforcement officials and departments represented here in the parade, and it's nice to see the camaraderie that we see every year. Bryan City Police leading us off here today. Always good to have you here. Williams County Sheriff's Department. Edgerton Police. West Unity Police here as well. I think you have to have a charger to be in a police force today, don't you? It kind of looks that way, doesn't it? Stryker Police here today. Our State Highway Patrol. Good to see the camaraderie and the work between everyone. Montpelier Police. The one lone non-charger here. That's all right. Got to have something for the canine unit as well. Village of Pioneer, good to have you with us today. And again, Williams County Sheriff's Department. Sheriff Towns, he's doing bike patrol here. How's it going, Steve?
Very good. You couldn't ask for a better day, I don't think.
I don't think you could have. You got the whole route you're going to make here today?
Been down it once with the Special Olympics torch run, and we're on our second trip through.
And they do that to lead off the Special Olympics torch, which is going down to Columbus.
Correct.
Correct. All right. Thank you, Sheriff. Bryan Fire Department coming through now, and they're showing off their units here that they have in the parade. Chief Siders here. Bruce, good to see you, leading us off here, and proudly showing off a great department. And remember, a great department comes from the people who volunteer and help out. And most of the people in the Bryan Fire Department are volunteers, people who jump in at a moment's notice. They can be eating Christmas dinner, and it doesn't matter. They could be sound asleep and get the call, and they go at a moment's notice to help make sure we're safe. They're undoubtedly proud of their department, and they have a right to be. And of course, anyone who might want to consider joining the department, be sure to see the folks at the department. This was a a Mack pumper that they got in New York City, refurbished it, and continue to use it today. So they're very resourceful people, and take care of all this. We got some people riding along, having a good time as well. Got some good pumper units here. Need those wherever you go with the fire. And of course, there's mutual aid among the departments, so just because a fire isn't right in Bryan doesn't mean they won't be heading out to help out other people when they need it. There's rescue situations that call for jaws of life and other decontamination kinds of things, and you'll see some of these units are a part of that. If they're out in the country, they have a tanker with water. They can set up a portable tanker, and they can fight the fire right from wherever they get called to be. And they can use some of these units. Some of the pumper units also have tanks in them. They fill those up, and then they come back and fill up the tanks again. They just keep providing the water, that ability to take care of whatever they fight. Now, sometimes you need to get up above that, and this is their tower unit, 100 feet last time I remembered anyway. Gets right above any fire to help. There's Sparky. He's reminding us to be safe. Remember to stop, drop, and roll if you need to. A lot of the departments you'll see have four-wheel drive vehicles to fight grass fires, to get out in areas where it's not convenient. A hazardous materials response team if there's a situation that involves hazardous chemicals being down Route 127 here and any of the routes that trucks are carrying materials, the turnpike. There's so many times you might get called out. Got a foam unit here to take care of things, even a boat if you have to get out on it. So that's terrific. It's also good to see other departments here from Alverton, Mill Creek Township. Their tanker, we appreciate you guys coming. Yeah, that's all right. Show them your appreciation coming through. Florence Township Fire Department, Eden and Blakesley. Had a pumper in the parade here today. Edgerton Fire Department. This is a 1936 Rio. Now, they don't necessarily take this to fires, but this shows you what some of the people had to work with a while ago, and they like to take it around and help people ride along. This is one of the units they use. Of course, portable oxygen and the tanks that they need to fight the fires. They need to have someone to go along with there. Scott, you've been in the department how many years? More than I can care. No, more than I know. Yeah, we won't tell. All right. Montpelier Fire Department with their tower unit. I think I saw Dale Fritz driving that in earlier today. Did I, Dale? Yeah, okay. 75-foot tower unit there. They all help each other out when they need it because they want people to be safe, protect lives and protect property, and that's what they do. We are so blessed to have people who care about their communities and will do this. Pioneer, Engine 71 coming through, and some future firefighters on there too, getting a ride. I like that. Springfield Township, Stryker Village, Engine 86 coming through. Always good to see them as well. Proud of their units. Brady Township, West Unity, with their grass unit. Just throw it in there. And we have our parade marshals coming through the parade here today. Dick Hallett from Ohio Gas and Jim and Richard Bard from Bard's. Ohio Gas and Bard celebrating 100 years strong, and these are our parade marshals today, and we congratulate them. Thank you. Thank you for all you've meant for Bryan. That's why we have it heated up for Bryan, for Ohio Gas and Bard Manufacturing. That's why they're here. These are Bryan Middle School and High School cheerleaders, 2014 and 2015, coached by Peggy Musser, Ashley Double, and Coach Greiser. Bryan Junior High and High School cheerleaders for 2014-2015. Give them a nice round of applause here. And right behind them we have the Bryan High School Marching Band. Under the direction of Rich Will. Yellow Mustang there, and that's Bryan Mayor Doug Johnson, Phil Hagelbarger driving, Doug and Donna Johnson, and good to have you with us here in the Bryan Jubilee Parade, Mayor. Bryan Chamber of Commerce President coming through the parade here today. And we've got Congressman Bob Latta with us again. Hi, Bob. Good to see you. Marcia with you. It's good to see you guys. How many parades do you make a year? Get some walking in. I'm sure that's true. Bryan City Council in a Mazda Miata. Richard Hoopy, the Miata is driven by his son Bryce. We have Keith Day right behind him, a council member here with Lance Day, his grandson. If you've been in office long enough, you'll notice that you have good arms, because you get a lot of work out in parades, don't you? Lou Hilkert and Brian Davis here, Williams County Commissioners here in our parade, welcoming everyone. Al Word, Williams County Commissioner as well. That's pretty sharp, Al. Can I get a ride? All right, okay, I'll do that sometime, all right? Deb Nestor's coming up next, our Williams County Auditor. Got her truck with some nice flags there and all red, white, and blue. If you've been looking down the way, we see a beautiful float coming our way, and it's from Bard Manufacturing Company. For 100 years, Bard has been providing innovative, high-quality products designed to bring comfort, all from our hometown of Bryan, Ohio. But they say we could have never done it without you. By sticking with Bard right from the start, you've allowed us to grow and succeed. So as we celebrate our milestone anniversary, we have to say thank you to our partners, employees, family, and friends, and the entire Bryan community who've made it possible. We're proud to have made it this far with you. To hear more about Bard's 100th milestones, you can visit their website at www.bardmc.com. bard100.com. And they're celebrating there. Helping Bard to celebrate is the Commit Z-Fit Zumba class. Yeah, they're Zumbas, bringing their dance fit routines to the street. This group of 200 or more meet 3 days a week at the McDonald Rough Ice Arena here in Bryan. The Zumba fitness lifestyle brings together fitness, entertainment, and culture into an exhilarating dance fitness sensation. The Commit Z-Fit Zumba class. They've been practicing, celebrate and have a good time. Thank you. Give them a nice round of applause. Isn't that great? Right behind our Bard folks are the folks from Ohio Gas, showing off some of the vehicles they use to help make sure that we all have clean, dependable gas. Ohio Gas Company celebrating 100 years. We got some Lions here. That's Larry and Lily the Lion, the Library Lions. Yeah, thanks to Bryan and surrounding community for their continued support here. Good to see Larry and Lily here. Yes, thank you. Reminding you, summer is a real good time to visit the library, isn't it? Now that we're officially in summer. United Way of Williams County is next. Thankful to all its contributors. Happy to be able to support over 28 agencies. They encourage everyone to live united. Follow the theme right there. There they are. Look at our little one up in the front. Yeah, everybody gets to ride along or walk and enjoy. Even some four-legged friends get to come along. We have the Parkview Physicians Group here. Parkview's Don't Text and Drive car, brought to you today by the physicians and staff of Parkview Physicians Group, with offices located throughout Northwest Ohio. Parkview Physicians Group would like to remind you to stay safe, don't text and drive. I don't know if it affects the judges, if they give some of the judges the, want to make sure you're taken care of, though. Oh, an apple. Thank you, Damien. I'll be good. I'll be good. Yeah, well, we'll have to share. Everybody gets a bite. Okay. Kim Herman, Williams County Clerk of Courts here. Got her golf cart going through, yes. Once again, good to see you. Nice air-conditioned golf cart, always does. Bryan Lions Club are next. I see some Lions up there. The Bryan Lions Club was formed in 1949. It's been serving the Bryan community for 65 years as Knights of the Blind. Congratulations to Bards and Ohio Gas on their 100 years, they say. And all the Lightums together said, "Bite 'em," which is their meaning of yes. They congratulate you. We've got the WLZZ Cruiser with Randy Edwards and company there. Hi, Randy. Join Randy in the Good Morning Group weekday mornings on Country 105. Oh, jeez. Sorry. All right. Well, I won't be working there anytime soon. Country 104.5. WLZZ. Watch out for those UPS trucks, will you? Good to see you, Randy. Oh, okay. Community Advocates for Healthy Families, also known as CAHF, is a community group promoting families as the best tool for reducing risky behavior in teens and young adults. Join CAHF as they celebrate Ready, Set, Relax on Monday, October 6th. A night set aside for just the family to be together. What a great idea. Williams County Democrats coming up next. The Williams County Democratic Party says families come first, buy U.S. goods, and save U.S. jobs. And this is the Bryan City Band, directed by Terry Krause, driven by Scott Noble with Tara and Natalie Noble inside. 163 years strong, the Bryan City Band. I'm still waiting for the day I can take my guitar up there and play. Vicki Grimm is next, Williams County Treasurer. She says thank you for your continued support and allowing me to serve you. And we have Republican Robert McCauley asking for your vote in November to be your state representative. Promises to support policies that will grow our economy and create jobs. He says, go Golden Bears and vote McCauley. And he's walking along here. How about that's one way to get your fitness going is to run for office and go to all the parades. Keeps you in shape, doesn't it? We have some royalty here today, introducing your brand new 2014 Bryan Queens. Miss Bryan, Mackenzie Greenler, Teen Miss Bryan, Sunny Bauman, Junior Miss Bryan, Gabriella Bonney, and Little Miss Bryan, Haley Johnson, along with last year's Queens and this year's contestants. Give them all a nice round of applause. They're brand new. Yeah. They got the wave down, don't they? Yeah. A lot of royalty here. And they were just crowned, so the new ones are just taking their positions, and others have been representative and will continue to represent the Fountain City for years to come. It's a Mustang. Why do you not expect that? I know what it is. It's a Mustang. It doesn't, why would it surprise you? Rent-A-Center is next. Proud to be a Bryan business for more than 10 years, providing lease-to-own merchandise to Northwest Ohio residents, and a contributor in raising money for local charities. Rent-A-Center, 1360 South Main Street in Bryan. Hi, John. Next up, it says GFS, that stands for Gordon Food Service, a family-owned business that provides high-quality food products with great customer service. GFS has 5 convenient locations in the greater Toledo area, 2 locations in Fort Wayne, Indiana, or visit them at www.gfs.com. making a delivery right here during the parade. What a deal. We have the Backwoods Rangers here, a co-ed youth group that teaches camping and wildlife survival skills to youth ages 7 to 21. The mission of the Backwoods Rangers is to prepare young people to make good moral and ethical choices in their lives by instilling in them the values taught in the Ranger Oath and law and the Outdoor Code. You can contact their commander, Christopher Krill, at 419-799-9934 or backwoodsrangers2013@gmail.com. We've got a really sweet entry coming up right after that. Yeah, you see the Dum Dum Drum Man there, and he's sharing his favorite lollipops and greeting everyone in the parade route for Spangler Candy Company. This summer, look for 2 new limited edition Dum Dums Hawaiian Punch flavors. Experience the splash in Fruit Juicy Red and Polar Blast. If you're a Safety Pops fan, the allergen-free lollipop features one-of-a-kind safety loop handle, completely enclosed pouch. It comes in regular and swirl assorted flavors. And we've got the trolleys here this year. Good to see the trolleys here. Of course, they're part of the tours you can have at Spangler's as well. Check out their times and enjoy yourself to a tour that goes through. And if you want to test your memory and your drumming skills all in one game, look for the new Dum Dums Drums iPad app available in iTunes. There you go. Bryan Area Foundation, 2014 Good Citizen of the Year, Dick Reed, riding in a convertible here. That's 69 Olds Cutlass driven by George Brown there, by the way. In the 45 years, the foundation has given back nearly $8 million in grants and scholarships to the Bryan area communities. Established in 1969, the Bryan Area Foundation. Your gifts just keep giving. Now, look what we got here. Bryan Municipal Utilities, customer-owned, nonprofit municipal utility. In the parade here today, representing the Bryan Electric Department, is a 2012 All-Tech Digger Derrick truck driven by Electric Department Supervisor Adam Brandt. Electric Department is renowned for reliable local service in Bryan. Following the Electric Department is the Water Department's 2014 Case Wheel Loader the crew uses during construction and maintenance of the public water system. The end loader is driven by water operator Gus Holbert. And we want to remind you also that BMU TV is part of the parade today and will be rebroadcasting on BMU TV Channel 3 this Jubilee parade you're in. So wave at the cameras and you'll see yourself on television. All right. Hold on just a second. Just give us a little bit. Queens of Eden coming up. Miss Eden, that's Caitlin Manahan. Teen Miss Alexandra Jacoby. Junior Miss Ivy Lash and Little Miss Kendall Siebenauer. The Eden pageant will be coming up July 26th, about a month from now, at 6 p.m. So it won't be long. Steve Jennings is next. And the grandkids say, our grandpa makes the best water in the whole world. Steve Jennings, softener service and repair, serving Williams County in the tri-state area since 1973. Cell phone is 260-668-5276. We have Northwestern Electric, a not-for-profit, member-owned electric utility serving 5,900 customers, primarily in Williams and Defiance counties, and doing a good job of it, too. Thank you. Appreciate the service you guys do. Wendy's is coming along here, yeah. Cool off with a Frosty and kids' meals, $1.99 all day at Wendy's. And while you're there, try the new Strawberry Field Salad at Wendy's. I'm surprised you get Dave to walk that far. You gonna make it all the way down to Wendy's? You got a truck. You got it. Okay, Dave knows how to do this. I can make it. Got a truck. You betcha. Gonna do it. Want to remind you that next Saturday is the day in the park in Bryan. They got the car show starts at 10. They'll have a firecracker run. The YMCA has that starting at 8. They'll have co-ed sand volleyball tournament. The football parents will have a barbecue. They'll have a cornhole tournament, super senior bingo, dodgeball tournament, the city band concert at 8 o'clock, the fireworks about 10, and the next Sunday then, a week from this Sunday, community worship service at the ice rink starting at 11. So I want to remind you of that. Superior Auto, your hometown buy here, pay here dealer, offering easy financing for most everyone, located at 335 North Main Street in Bryan. Very good. Now there's a man who knows how to take care of the judges. All right, Superior Auto. And they've got some of their specials right now. There you go. Hey, all right, we can take notes. All right. Superior Auto, North Main Street in Bryan. Okay. Got some nice looking cars there. Speaking of events coming up, July the 4th is always the fly-in breakfast for the Kiwanis. The Bryan Kiwanis, it's their 47th annual Bryan Kiwanis fly-in breakfast at the Williams County Airport from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Friday, July the 4th coming up. Proceeds benefit the Kiwanis civic programs in Williams County. They have eggs, ham, pancakes, juice, and coffee, and $7 per adult, $3 for ages 3 to 11, under 3 eat free. Plane rides, historic planes, military aircraft, you never know what's going to show up at the fly-in breakfast at the Williams County Airport on County Road D, east of Bryan. We have some more royalty coming through. Miss West Unity pageant winners here. Recently crowned on Friday, June 6th, Miss West Unity, Lauren Garrett. 2014 Junior Miss West Unity, Madison Underwood. And 2014 Little Miss West Unity, Ella Calvin. Good to have them here today. Amerimaid Realty has 13 agents serving Northwest Ohio and Southern Michigan. They have offices located here in Bryan, on East Wilson Street, as well as in West Unity, Archbold, and Hillsdale, Michigan, for the ultimate care and customer service for your real estate needs. Amerimaid Real Estate. Call them at 419-636-7653. That's 419-636-7653. It's better to remember 419-636-SOLD. That gets it done. It's a Marco! Marco, my man, is here. Yeah! Thomas and Chef Marco says, heat it up for Bryan and call Marco's Pizza at 636-7171 tonight and heat up your night with your favorite Marco's Pizza. There you go. Williams County Department of Aging, they have 7 sites around the county, including Bryan and Edgerton and Eden and Stryker and Montpelier and Pioneer and West Unity, serving lunch every day, Monday through Friday. If you're 60 years of age, stop in and see them. Get a good lunch, have a good program Sundays. They get programs, they have all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Theo Supply Company, the design and build general contractor. They do commercial and industrial, residential work, and you get to ride in the truck sometimes. Theo Supply Center for all your building needs, from lumber to siding, roofing, windows, and more. See Theo's for whatever your building needs may be. These are our folks from Artisan Floral coming through. Stop in and see them at their new location at 106 North Union Street in Bryan, just east of town here. And Jim Dennison here has got a Model A truck that he's driving through the parade. He's moving right on down the road. At Artisan Floral and Cafe. Heated up for Bryan. We've got more of the Bryan Jubilee Parade coming up. Want to remind you, after the parade, of course, the rides get back going again and all the fun gets going. And tonight, there's a laser light show at 10 p.m. on South Lynn Street. So there's more of the Jubilee after the parade. You can stop and see the laser light show on South Lynn Street. So be sure to do that. And again, we want to remind you the day in the park is next Saturday, June 28th. The car show starts at 10 a.m. The YMCA is having their firecracker run at 8 a.m. You check in at the Y at 7:30. They usually follow me around with an EMS unit to make sure I make it all the way around. I understand. Co-ed sand volleyball tournament starts at 10 a.m. Bryan High School football parents barbecue 11 to 1:30 or until they're sold out. The Super Summer Senior Bingo, you must be 50 years or older to participate, from 5 to 7 p.m. The GSA Cornhole Tournament starts at 9 a.m. GSA Dodgeball Tournament starts at 1 p.m. They suggest you register early for both of those. Then the City Band's going to have their concert at the Ice Arena that night, next Friday at 8 p.m. And the giant fireworks get kicked off about 10 p.m., right around dark. And then on Sunday, June 29th, is the community worship service at the Ice Arena starting at 11 a.m. Fountain Park Assisted Living and Memory Care. This is a van from there. They say they personalize in care management and assistance with activities of daily living. They provide 24-hour supervision, medication management, housekeeping and laundry, worship services, and restaurant-style dining. Stop in and see the difference. Tours are available 7 days a week from Fountain Park Assisted Living and Memory Care. Yeah, all decorated up. Just like you're in Hawaii. There you go. 4-H Explorers. Up next, a family group from Bryan. The Explorers work on community service and activities that make this an equal opportunity group, and they invite you to check them out. The 4-H Explorers. Oh, we could have some fur flying here pretty quick. We've got the Fur Flying Dog Grooming located at 223 South Main Street in Bryan. Owner and groomer Dalton McDonald invite you to call for appointments at 419-212-0937. Fur Flying Dog Grooming. Oh, attention, all the kids everywhere. First Church of Christ reminds you to come join them for their exciting Jungle Safari. There'll be daily trips into the jungle to explore the nature of God. It all happens at the Bryan First Church of Christ on June 23rd through the 27th from 6 to 8 p.m. And on Friday, June 27th at 6 p.m., Jim Barron from WBCL Radio will be performing his Magic Illusion Show to close their VBS week as they return from their jungle safari. Hope to see you all there. Right behind the safari, we have Friends karate students who heated up for Bryan by showing honor and respect to those in authority and their peers. Several of the students heat Bryan up on the map by being regional and national karate champions with the PKC. Come and join us this year as we continue to turn up the heat of Friends Karate. Very nice. And they're waving to everybody and saying hi during the parade. We have Ohioans Home Health Care, located at 134 West High Street. Their nursing staff is available 24/7 to meet your home health needs. Ohioans, nurses are proud to live and work in the Bryan community and look forward to keeping you in good health at your home. Oh, we got a demonstration by the France Karate folks. Yeah. They're kicking it up during the parade here, aren't they? You get a little moment to jump in there, they do. Well, that looks like Bob over there. Yeah. Just Add Kids, inflatable rentals. You can call them at 419-428-2128 or text them at 678-863-9250. Rent a combo, a train, a castle, water slide, or sumo wrestling. Just Add Kids or www.justaddkids.com. Yeah. Oh, we got another way to heat things up here, right here. Heartland Energy USA. Heartland Energy USA, your local dealer for Green Mountain pellet grills, Bad Boy mowers, and the stocking dealer for all new American-made Intimidator UTVs. Stop by their store for a test drive, located 3 miles south of Stryker on State Route 191. He is mowed so well, you just can't see that grass growing right there. How much fun. There you go. Scott, how many can I get today? All of them, I know. You'd deliver right away, wouldn't you? Scott Sloan there, driving along, making sure everybody's, you can stand or you can sit while you ride, yes. Heat it up for Bryan right here. Filling Homes, a provider of services and supports for individuals of Northwest Ohio with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Trinity Place opened its doors in October 2011, provides day programming and other community resources to enhance daily living. Activities include pre-vocational services, sensory activities, art expression, gardening, and paid employment. Their t-shirts are designed to pick this year's parade theme of Heat It Up for Bryan. Trinity Place, located on State Route 576 in Bryan. To see more, go to fillinghome.org or check them out at facebook.com. Todd's Auto Collision. I've seen you somewhere before. Yeah. 1981 Chevy El Camino SS. Nice. Did you get Caitlin to shine that up for you? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's good. The Pride of Montpelier, Miss Montpelier, Emily Colby, Teen Miss Montpelier, Caitlin Nixon, and Little Miss Montpelier, Jenna Klinger. Want to remind you the Williams County Fair King and Queens contest is coming up. Our 2013 King, Alex Baker, Queen, Sierra Freeman, and 2014 contestants, Kirby Miller, Miller, and Joel Van Dyke. And Hash Body Truck Body Shop for the truck. Yeah, all right. Get there eventually. You know, we don't see antique cars in the parade as much anymore, and that's too bad. This is a fully restored 1989 Chrysler LeBaron by owner Raymond Siders. I love seeing antique cars. I go to the cruise-ins too, so I get to see a lot, but that's pretty nice. We have Pioneer represented. Morgan Mitchell, Teen Miss Pioneer, and Teen Miss Williams County. Emily Eustace, Junior Miss Pioneer, and Mackenzie King, Little Miss Pioneer, the Pride of Pioneer pageant winners. Thrive, Ohio. All right, your source for freeze-dried and dehydrated food for long-term storage and everyday use. From over at Eden, Thrive Life, Ohio. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. Now this is Neil Giffey coming through with a horseless carriage. Now look at this. This is a 1902 horseless carriage built and owned by Gene Giffey of Ridgeville Corners, and Neil's driving it here. He was in Yuma, Arizona, and said, you know, I need to put something like this together. So he went down to the John Deere dealer, got a motor and a transmission. He went to the bike shop and got some wheels, went to a fabricator and fabricated it up, got it all put together. And this is the initial run through a parade here. Horseless carriage. Gene Giffey, and that's Neil driving. Give a nice round of applause. Isn't that cool? Yeah? Oh, I love the horn, don't you? That's great. All right. Now the Bryan Rotary Club, Mesa, takes used but totally serviceable medical, dental, and other supplies and transport them to needy countries. That equipment comes from hospitals, clinics, rehabilitation centers, nursing homes, wherever they can get it. The Rotary Tour for MESA raises funds to pay for shipping and donated items to the countries, and that's why these folks are riding. These cyclists pedal 350 miles this week to raise $60,000 for MESA. Congratulations, thank you. A unique organization for Rotary in District 660. The cyclists will visit 20 communities and Rotary clubs in 6 days. I hope they packed well. They ride from MESA. Bill Pepples, the chair of the Rotary Tour there. All right, Little Miss Edgerton, Hope Hamblin. Her parents are Zach and Jill Hamblin, and she's in the parade here today as part of our royalty. Hello, Hope. There she goes, she waves. Wow, wasn't that a lot of fun? That just went by really quick. Ah, but what a great parade. Thanks, Mary and Dan, for doing such a great job getting everything all put together. Did you enjoy the parade? Show your appreciation. Give them a nice round of applause for the 2014 Bryan Jubilee Heated Up for Bryan Parade. Congratulations to Ohio Gas and Bards showing things off here today. Now don't forget, we've got more of the Jubilee going on after the parade. The laser light show tonight at 10 o'clock, and then the Bryan Day in the Park next Saturday, and the community church services on Sunday. A lot of good things. Next Saturday, the fireworks, all kinds of things at the Recreation Park. It'll be a great time. My name is Bill Priest. Thank you to our judges, Mick Ponzak, Ben Gritzmaker, and Cassie Martin for, you have the hard work now. You've got to come up with the winners. I'll let you guys do it. You're veterans at that. I'm Bill Priest. It's been my pleasure to be with you. Thanks to everybody who put the parade together. Thank you for our police and auxiliary and the folks who helped to line the streets here. To remember, BMU TV will be rebroadcasting this at Channel 3. TV26 be rebroadcasting that as well. So we invite you to watch that and enjoy it again, and have yourselves a really great time at the Jubilee. Thanks for coming.